Right now, the PS5 Pro is shaping up to be the most powerful console on the market, and I know people are going to come after me for this, but I really do think it's a much better deal than building a $1,500 or even a $2,000 gaming PC. There, I said it. If you've got $2,000 to spend, why wouldn't you grab a PS5 Pro for the best console experience and then put the rest toward a solid laptop or a mid-range gaming PC that can run Xbox games and even some PlayStation titles through ports? It just makes way more sense financially. You'd have a powerful console in the living room for GTA 6 and a versatile PC setup for everything else. That's just an insane deal. And here's where things get really crazy. GTA 6 and all the big games that might be announced at State of Play, none of them are coming to PC on day one. So if Rockstar actually drops trailer 2 during State of Play, and Sony finally confirms that GTA 6 runs at 60 FPS on PS5 Pro, that's it. The PS5 Pro will sell out instantly. Scalpers will be all over it. It'll be like the launch of the PS5 all over again. Now back to the stock surge. When you see a company's shares shoot up this much right before a big event, it's usually because investors know something. And this kind of momentum doesn't just happen for no reason. Back in December, we all thought GTA 6 would show up at the Game Awards, but I always had my doubts because it would have completely overshadowed the entire event. But now, it's February. It's the perfect time for a major drop. No huge game announcements are competing for attention. The stage is set. But what do you think? Am I completely insane, or does this actually make sense?
Well, what Rockstar Games puts into all of their titles is a desire for creative perfection, which is why it takes a long time and why it's complex. And of course, nervous making. We don't claim success till it occurs. You're right, Grand Theft Auto 5 has been the standard bearer, not just for our company, but for the industry over 3 generations. It's now sold in over 210 million units, which is extraordinary. Grand Theft Auto 6, what can I say? There's enormous anticipation both inside our company and in the marketplace as a whole. We couldn't be more excited.
I don't think they've released a 60 FPS game that wasn't a remaster.
Probably not there, which is probably going to upset a lot of people. I'm not seeing anything in the PlayStation 5 Pro that's going to get you to 60 FPS if the base machine can't do it. If it can, happy days.
And an excitement around GTA 6 in order to bump up the default price of the game to $100.
The game industry struggled to maintain inflation-adjusted pricing. The basic argument is that when adjusted for inflation, video games are cheaper now. Video games are cheaper now. Video games are cheaper now. Video games are cheaper now.
10 years of development, over a $2 billion budget, a marketing deal with Sony. They want a minimum of $80 to $100 for the base game. Gamers today will look for any excuse to be angry. Developers and publishers are worried. The don't buy it curse is real. With all these factors in mind, GTA 6 will be 60 FPS, even on the Nintendo Switch.
Storage, obviously a massively improved GPU, but the CPU is staying roughly the same as we had before. Now there is a clock bump that developers can tap into there, but it is, broadly speaking, a very comparable CPU there. Why wasn't the CPU upgraded, and why was that not such a big focus there?
It's really just a question of where you put your resources. And I wasn't seeing, and I didn't think I would see, that many titles that couldn't run at 60. That's kind of my litmus test. Yeah. I'm not asking, do all the games run at 120 at this point in time? I'm asking, do all the games run at 60? And you can count the AAA exceptions on one hand, I think, for games that didn't eventually run at 60. And so it seemed if we threw pretty much all of our resources into the graphics, that would be the